Hey everybody, thanks so much for clicking on this video. Happy New Year. I hope you had an enjoyable New Year's Eve celebration and that you did it safely. I know this is one like no other, but I hope that you were still able to enjoy it with family and friends and still have a good time. So if you are returning to this channel, you might see a couple differences already. One is the new intro for the vlogs. I'm pretty excited about that. Quick and simple, but I'm very excited that that's going to be on every single vlog now. And then also the name of the channel has changed. So it was J for the Allen family. About a couple weeks ago, I said I wanted to change it to make it a little bit easier for people to search. So we are now Allen Family Adventures. So I know it's cliche, with the name and stuff like that, but I like it. And it's the adventures of us, whether it's travel, whether it's marriage, whether it's things with the kids, it's our adventures, it's our life. So yeah, that's new on the for this year. And then I also wanted to do a vlog about my predictions of what cruising will look like this year. Now, once again, these are my predictions. Nothing has been announced by the cruise lines as to what's going to be done, but this is just my opinion on what cruising will look like this year for 2021. So hopefully, with the we continue to do social distance and do what we're supposed to do, and with the vaccine being out now, hopefully we can get this under control, and the ships will be allowed to be back on sea with passengers. But this is just my opinion on what will happen. The first thing is, I think that passports will be required. For those of you who have not cruised before, you have the option of using either a passport or you can use your birth certificate with a state-issued ID. I think that it's going to be mandatory for you to have a passport because in case of an emergency, a birth certificate and a state ID will not get you home. You have to have a passport to leave out of a international airport. So I think in that instance, they're going to make it mandatory so that way, in case there is any type of emergency, you are allowed to debark and not be stuck in a international country, without a passport. The second thing I think that will be mandatory, let's be honest, I think it's going to be either the vaccine or proof that you recently had a negative COVID test. I don't think, with the close proximities that they're going to allow you just to get on the ship, as usual. I'm sure there's going to be plenty of temperature checks, throughout the cruise, and many other measures. But I think you're going to have to, a lot of these islands now, I know, particularly in Mexico, they're open and they're thriving pretty good, but they are mandating that you prove that you've had a COVID test. And now with the vaccine being here, I think proof of the vaccine will also be sufficient. What else did I say? Of course, I'm sure most of you have already heard that they are limiting the capacity on the ships. I'm not sure of approximate numbers, but ships will not sail at full capacity like usual to allow for social distancing. So that's one that's definitely already been announced or proven with the cruise lines. I also think that at least for this year, whenever we do get to start sailing again, they're going to mandate that you use the cruise line excursions, because they can monitor exactly where you're going. They can monitor exactly who you were with. It's just more of a monitoring. And I know it's disappointing, because like, for example, in Cozumel, everybody, we love going to Mr. Sancho's, or um, in Honduras, Little French Key is very popular. So hopefully these big, big name companies will partner with the cruise lines, so that they can sell their excursions through them. But I think, at least to start out, they are going to require that you use one of theirs, and so it's more close monitoring, numbers. So far as dining, I think that they will only have you sitting at a table with those that you are cruising with. So I think out of all of the cruises that we've been on, we've only been seated one cruise with other guests. But I think since they're not sailing at full capacity, it'll give them the opportunity to have more table space, so that families will be sitting by themselves, versus being blended with someone else that's on the ship. Just to, again, monitor who you're around, and not to say that you're gonna not be around anyone else when you're on the cruise, so far as like going to the pool and things like that. But at least during dinner time, you're isolated to who you're sailing with. So I think, now, even pre-COVID, you were able to call the cruise line or call your travel agent and link bookings together, so that, let's say it was a family of 30 sailing together, and it was 10 rooms, then all 10 of those rooms will be linked together, so that you're sitting within, close proximity and sitting at the same table with those that you're selling with, versus sitting with strangers. And like I said, it's only happened to us once. My second cruise, we were seated with some other guests, but other than that, it's just been who I've actually sailed with, or Jeremy, or, when we did the family cruise with the parents and stuff like that. So it really hasn't been an issue for us ever since. But yep, so just my thoughts. Like I said, I am not a spokesperson for the cruise lines or anything like that, but that's my prediction, and I hope we can get sailing soon. I have 2 cruises currently booked. I have one for October on the Vista with me and Jeremy for an anniversary cruise, and then I have the big group cruise scheduled for March of 2022, the Family and Friends cruise, which is also Carnival's 50th celebration, and that's on Carnival Sunrise. So I won't book anything else until I physically see a sailing go out and see exactly what type of measures that they're going to implement. But drop your comments down below. What do you think they're going to implement, or do you agree with the ones that I've stated, or do you have any additional ones that you think they will implement? I love to hear your thoughts. And if you haven't already done so, be sure to click that subscribe button, so that you're a part of the fun, and also click that notification bell so you know whenever I post. My goal this year is to at least post once a week, if not more. So thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, bye.